Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and I'm here with Nick Jacobson from Oakley. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
It's a good day. Nick's here walking us through the 2018 line. This is the A-Frame 2.0. It's kind of an updated version of a goggle that came out in 1998.
Yeah.
What's this history, and where have people seen this most?
So the goggles were released in 1998, and then in 2002 it really had a coming out party. We watched it at the 2002 Olympics with Heike Sorsa. Made the cover of the Park City Daily, I believe, that year. Showed up with a mohawk and a pair of A-frame goggles.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's like growing up and through the late 90s and then early 2000s, like a lot of people rode these. A lot of people still ride these things. What do you think makes them so popular?
Realistically, in today's day and age, it's more of a small and medium fit on how we're scaling goggles nowadays. But it really does have that kind of universal fit. Will it fit? Someone with a longer face, someone with a little bit bigger face. So it kind of has been that goggle. And with this 2.0 iteration of it, we actually increased the periphery and brought the stack height in so it fits a little bit closer to the face. Okay. And provides a greater upward and downward periphery. Yeah,
there is as I have these on and kind of look around, the peripherals is quite amazing. And then even like the top, even though the frame size is pretty smaller than what is like kind of like
if you look at on trend, I mean, some of the goggles are getting so big, and that's what we talk about. A lot of our goggles, we want to talk more about optimized fit, not oversized fit. Yeah. So many times there was a race to a point where goggles got so big they would swallow your face. So it's one of those deals.
That's right. Now they're pretty comfortable. What makes Oakley goggles so comfortable?
The one thing that we do starting off is we do a 3-stage foam, which you'll see on here. So we've got 3 different layers of foam, which helps adjust it and really mold to the contours of your face. Yeah. Which will provide a great seal around the whole rim of the goggle, which keeps it fog free. Yep. We also put fleece on the backside so it's comfortable to wear.
Yeah, and one thing I love about Oakley goggles is that they have a lot of good airflow, and the A-frame has these ports. But what are the lower section ports on the A-frame frame do?
So the way we've designed the ports, we've actually designed the ports to pull air in and actually run it across the goggle lens itself. So many times in the past you would have goggles that would straight shoot air right into your eyes, and when it's cold out, you get kind of that ice cream headache, and you really don't want it going directly into your eyes and drying them out. Where you kind of see sometimes with fan systems or things like that people have used in the past to keep goggles fog free, and then you end up with that issue with dry and things like that.
Yeah. So. Now this comes in quite a few different colorways. The straps are always rad. What's the stuff on the back side of the straps?
So what we've done with the straps, we've actually put silicone and impregnated into the strap itself. So when you go and pull it over a beanie or you pull it over your helmet, it's actually going to stay put and actually stay where you want, not slide up and down and move around on you.
That's right. And so can you wear this goggle like inside your helmet or like underneath your helmet and over the top?
Yeah, you can go whichever way you want with it. The nice thing with this is it's got the outriggers on the side too, which helps really with adaptability to helmets or someone with a larger head or some of the smaller head. It allows it to tuck in nicely.
Yeah, that is a nice little feature. Like where the straps connect, there's these what are called outriggers that kind of displace the strap width, so it fit better when you're wearing a helmet.
So the big thing with the outriggers, what it does is rather than having it pull from the frame and actually flattening out the contour of this lens, it actually allows it to move here rather than distorting the vision. Because again, as Oakley as a company, we really pride ourselves on high definition optics, right? So we want to be able to let you see directly what's in front of you and not have it distort. And by bending materials, you're gonna change how the light enters and it refracts and bends.
Yeah. So. Yep, that's weird. It's funny you say that because I used to ride with a motorcycle that had like a weird
shield.
Shield, and it's like it's not the way it should be.
Right. Yeah. And the crazy thing is your mind and your eyes know, and they will correct for that distortion. But then your eyes working that much harder. And the eye is the only muscle in your body that you can't, the muscles you can't build up and make them stronger. Yeah. Over time, they just degenerate, and then you can actually speed that up with that process of having inferior optics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's where you end up with eye issues later on.
Wow. So what kind of lenses does the A-Frame 2.0 have?
So the A-Frame 2.0 is now coming with Prism lenses. Okay.
And that's across the line, across the A-Frame category?
Yep. So the Prism lenses now, the cool thing about Prism is what we're doing is we're making it so that you can see what you're missing, right? So what we want to do is we want to make sure that the lens will work in a multitude of environments. They'll go from light to dark. Yep. We're not necessarily going to say overnight, but we're talking, overcast to sunny. Yep. And not have an issue going in and out of tree coverage and canopy, things like that. So we wanted to make a lens that would provide the depth and contrast in that overcast situation, but yet swing to the bright light without having the super bright eye fatigue.
Yeah, and that's what happens a lot. Like no matter where you ride, if you're gonna be riding for an extended period of time, like over 4 hours, the light is so variable. Sometimes it's like super bright and sunny. The cloud cover could come in. Like sure you could ride with a spare lens in your pocket, you know, but if you can have one lens that kind of does both really well.
Yep. And the need from it really arose from our World Cup athletes. You talk about someone that's doing a downhill course, so you've got, you know, you're going in and out of different lighting conditions.
Yeah.
They would wear a high intensity lens, like in the past, lighter is brighter, because when you're going into the dark, you want to be able to have that contrast. And now that they're not having to pick that lens, they're not having to close their eyes. At high rates of speed coming out of the trees.
That's right. And even for pipe jocks out there, like that's a big issue. Like especially riding pipe in the day, it's like usually one wall is like really sunny and one is like completely dark, and going through those light transitions is it's troubling, you know.
And if your park crew hasn't got out and marked the transitions, you got an even harder view of what you're looking at.
Yep, there you go. Awesome, Nick. Thanks for being here, man.
Yep, appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for walking us through the A-Frame 2.0. If you guys have ever ridden with these, let me know what you thought of them below. If you have any other comments or questions, of course, leave them below as well. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe to the channel. Peace.